welcome back to my channel. It's me, Zoe. Yeah, so again, I apologize if the lighting is a little off. It just gets dark really early here. Like, I don't even know what time it is. It's probably like 3:45 and yeah, there's like no sunlight left. Or not enough to film with at all. So yeah, it gets dark here very early, but that's okay. So I have to film with a ring light and overhead light, and then the back lighting just doesn't look great because there's no other light coming into my room. But yeah, so today's video is a massive Dossier haul, as well as a review of all of them, and a review of the 9 sample scents that come in the clean sampler at Sephora. So I have my thoughts on all of those in my ratings, and I have thoughts on all the Dossier ones as well. So I have hauled the Sephora sampler set already, but I have not hauled the Dossier ones yet. Those are the 5 and the other one I had from my last haul, and these are 6 new ones, also from the 45% off Black Friday haul. So yeah, let's go ahead and get started. So the first one I'm going to talk about is Dossier's Woody Raspberry. These are all 1.7 ounces with magnetic lids, and with the 45% off, they originally $30 to $40, so most of them came out to like $12 to $15, I guess. So yeah. Okay, so this one is inspired by Paco Rabanne's Lady Million Eau de Parfum. It has an 18% concentration of the fragrance oils. The notes are top are raspberry, neroli, and lemon, middle of jasmine, orange blossom, and gardenia, and base notes of patchouli, amber, and honey. I got this, my chair is like, I just bought a cheap chair like 3 years ago because I had a desk, and let's just say I need a replacement now. Yeah, so I heard Just Plain Jane talking about this, and it sounded really good, but I never picked it up because for some reason, like, dupe scents didn't seem to be worth it to buy them for $20 a piece for me. And I finally went for it a few years after hearing about this, because I was like, 40% off, that's a really, really good deal. So yeah, so I sprayed this on this paper, I don't know, maybe at least a week ago, so I guess let's see if it still smells like it. And it doesn't, but the cap does because I sprayed them. So it's just very beautiful. You can definitely get the hint of patchouli in there. There's some woodiness. I do get a fresh, so that's the neroli and the raspberry, like a fresh citrusy raspberry. It's really pretty. It's definitely a spring summer scent, but the patchouli isn't, so it's not so strong to be that headachy type of patchouli. It's just a nice deep base, I guess. There's also jasmine, orange blossom, and gardenia. I'm getting a floral note, but it's not like particularly, I can't like pick out what kind of floral I'm smelling. It's just a floral note. Amber and honey I'm not really getting, but maybe I get that on the dry down on my skin. So yeah, I do like this one. And these are not like full reviews. These are just my what I'm smelling reviews, I guess. I haven't worn these on my skin yet because I am focusing on my perfume tray this month, but because most of these are more spring summery scents, so maybe more towards March or April I'll start testing these out, because I'm not really gonna wear most of these types of scents in the dead of winter when it's like, you know, negative degrees out. So yeah. Okay, next one is Powdery Peach, and this one is inspired by Jimmy Choo's I Want You perfume, or Eau de Parfum. 18% concentration, top notes of peach, tangerine, and blackcurrant, middle notes of white flowers, jasmine, lys, base notes of vanilla, benzoin, and patchouli. So yeah. Oh, I also found out recently that cassis is just the blackcurrant blooms. So I guess, but I didn't know that. So I don't know if I heard anybody talking about this, but I saw it on their email and I was like, that sounds really good. So I do get that vanilla and the benzoin, almost tonka bean tobacco-y type of note. But I also get the peach. I get the black currant, like the deeper berry. Don't really get tangerine. I get a hint of floral, but I'm really getting vanilla, the vanilla benzoin peach, and the black currant. So I don't know. This smells really nice to me. It is like a mix between a fruity and a gourmand type of perfume. So yeah, I really like that one. Okay, next is Powdery Hawthorn. I heard this, I don't know who I heard this from, but I heard from somebody. It might have been just my Jane, I'm not really sure who talked about this one recently, but I heard somebody talk about it. So this, oh, I heard, oh my gosh, Opinionated Scents. I heard her talk about it. This is the inspired by Tom Ford Métallique Eau de Parfum. The top notes are, it's 80% concentration. The top notes are aldehydes, neroli, orange blossom, mid notes of hawthorn and heliotrope flower, and base notes of vanilla, amber, and Peru balsam. So I've actually eaten hawthorn before, and it's like a slightly tart fruit, but when you cover it in sugar, it tastes so good. So I do love hawthorn. So let's smell it. So it smells nice. I don't know what the aldehydes are, but I'm not really sure what else to be, but I do get the ambrette, which is usually like a marshmallowy, woody type of note. I get vanilla. I do get a hint of a fruity hawthorn note. There is a powderiness, but not a grandma powderiness, like a soft, creamy, fluffy powderiness. It smells really nice, and there's a hint of fruity perfuminess in there as well. So again, a more gourmand take on a fruity perfume. I don't really get any of the balsam, but it is a really nice scent. So one of my favorites from this haul, I would say. Okay, oh, forgot the card in there. Okay, next we have Floral Honeysuckle. I think this is the dupe for Gucci Bloom. Yeah, this is the inspired by Gucci Bloom. 15% concentration, top notes of green leaves, orange, honeysuckle, middle notes of jasmine, sambac, and tuberose, base notes of orris, sandalwood, and vanilla. So the reason I got this, I know it sounds like such a grandma perfume, but I've smelled Gucci's Bloom before, and it just smells amazing. It's really the jasmine note. In China, there's some brand of jasmine tea that was like commonly available that we always got, and it just tastes so nice, and it smelled so pretty and floral, but also tastes really good. And that's what the smell of the jasmine in here reminds me of, so that's really why I like it. If I didn't have that like nostalgic type of smell, I probably wouldn't like this, but I do like it. So yeah, so when I'm smelling it, you really do get the green leaves, you get the honeysuckle, it's a hint of powderiness, but you really get that strong floral tea type of jasmine. Yeah, it smells really good. I don't really get the sandalwood, orris, vanilla, or the tuberose, or the orange. I really just get the green leaves, the jasmine, and a hint of honeysuckle. So it's not the most sophisticated scent, but I don't know, it's a little more mature than I would typically go for, but I just love the jasmine scent because it reminds me of something that I loved. So yep, there's that one. Next, I have Fruity Neroli. I think this is the inspiration of, or the inspired by thing of My Way. Yeah, okay, that's right. Okay, so this is inspired by Giorgio Armani's My Way Eau de Parfum. Concentration of 18% again. Top notes of bergamot, neroli, blackcurrant, and strawberry. Middle notes of jasmine, tuberose, orange blossom. Base notes of vanilla, musks, and cedarwood. So yeah, this is just like, you can definitely get the jasmine here, but you also get that bubblegummy tuberose, and then you get neroli and blackcurrant and strawberry. Strawberry is very toned down. It's just like a hint of fruitiness. I'm really getting the bergamot, neroli, blackcurrant though, jasmine, and that tuberose. So it's like a fruity, floral, bubblegummy, yet jasmine-y scent. And I don't really get many of the base notes, but I would have to let it dry down, I guess, on my skin to smell those. But yeah, I do like that one, and I got that because I had samples of that and I liked it. So yep. And last but certainly not least, I did pick up Spicy Orchid. This is the version, their version of Tom Ford's Black Orchid. There we go. So yep, their version of Tom Ford's Black Orchid Eau de Parfum. Concentration of 18%. Top notes of cinnamon, pink pepper, mandarin. Middle notes of ylang-ylang, orchid, and plum. Base notes of sandalwood, vanilla, incense, and patchouli. So, I guess the reason I got this is because I got a little sample in my other, Sephora favorite set, the one that I got my replica by the fireplace. So I got that and I liked it. I just didn't like it enough to use my thing on that because I liked by the fireplace a lot more. So instead I got the Dossier dupe of it so I can have that. Yeah, so I do like this. It smells a lot different in the bottle than it does on my skin. On my skin, it pulls the cinnamon, the pepperiness, the vanilla, the sandalwood, and like the plum. In the bottle, it smells more like patchouli, so I guess maybe it's a my skin type of thing, but in the bottle, it definitely smells more like patchouli and ylang ylang. But on my skin, because I've tried this one out because I had to make sure, I definitely more the cinnamon and the sandalwood and the vanilla and the plum and the ylang ylang. It's a very hard word to say, but I do like it, and I guess maybe I'll see if it smells more like how it smells on my skin outside of the bottle when it sits more. But yeah, very happy about my purchases from Dossier. And then I have, when I put them up there, it's like a full shelf of Dossier, which is interesting. So that means I can't buy any more, which is a good thing. Okay, next we're going to go on to the 9 fragrances that I tested out for to see which one I want to redeem for my little sample set. So what comes in here is Ellis Brooklyn's Salt, Maison Louis Marie, number 3 Nouvelle Vague, the 7 Virtues Coconut Sun, Fleur Somebody Wood, 5 Cents, Life of the Party, Skylar's Peach Fields, by Rosie Jane's Rosie, Clean Reserve Sparkling Sugar, and Commodity Gold Bold. So let's get started. So the By Rosie Jane, this one comes in just a little like dabber vial. So the notes on this one are the keynotes are rose, nude, musk, and vanilla. And what I put on here, it's soft, clean, it's creamy, but it's like a creamy ballet type of floral. Like it gives me ballet vibes. But there is literally no performance. I put it as a 6 out of 10, even though there's no performance, because I put this on before and it literally dissipates within like 2 minutes. It's horrible performance, but it smells really good in my opinion. It's the perfect ballet, floral, rosy, creamy, soft scent. It's just like the perfect my skin but better kind of scent if it had performance, because it does not. So I will not be getting that one because the performance is horrible. Next is Clean Reserve's Sparkling Sugar. This one has keynotes of blackcurrant, which is cassis berries, yeah, peach nectar, and white musk. So sorry, when I said blackcurrant is cassis berries, so then cassis would be blackcurrant blooms, I guess. It's very confusing. I don't know why they all just call it the same thing. But yeah, so on this one I wrote it's clean and fruity, a little bit sweet, and there's like grapefruity sugary scent. So I gave this one a 6 out of 10 as well, because this one does last a little longer than the other one. Then we have 5 Cents Life of the Party. The keynotes in this one are peach blossom, saffron, and ambrox. It's floral and it's kind of chemically. I think the ambrox, which is a molecule, and like the peach blossom, it just gave it a really chemically smell. So I give this one a 3 out of 10. Then, nope, not that. Sorry. Then there was Ellis Brooklyn's Salt. This one has keynotes of ylang, Tahitian Tiari, and ambergris. It says salty, there's a hint of coconut, and it's kind of fresh. I give this one a 5 out of 10. Then there's Skylar's Peach Fields. This has keynotes of white peach, osmanthus, and sandalwood. It's fresh, green florals, and like a Georgia peachy type of scent. I gave it a 4 out of 10 because there were too many like green florals in this one for me. Then there's Maison Louis Marie, number 13, Nouvelle Vague. Keynotes of Muguet, I don't know, Tuscan fig and amber. It was like soapy, clean. There was a plum note, a tonka note, some florals, and like a fresh, fruity fig type of note. I give this one a 5 out of 10 because it wasn't bad. Then there was the 7 Virtues Coconut Sun. Keynotes of coconut, frangipani, and vanilla. It was a bright coconut. There was that creamy, beachy frangipani and some summer florals. Summery florals. I give this one a 5 out of 10. Then there was Fleur's Somebody Wood. Keynotes of sandalwood, amber, and musk. This was light, woody, and soft. The woodiness was kind of nondescript, meaning I obviously could smell it. I just couldn't really pick out what kind of woodiness I was smelling. But it smelled really nice. It was definitely a your skin but better, but a cozy version of that type of smell. So I get it on a 6 out of 10. And last but certainly not least, Commodity Gold Plus or Gold Bold. Keynotes of patchouli, sandalwood, and vanilla. It's a slightly sweet, soapy vibe. It's kind of interesting. It has vanilla and is a fresh, spicy note, but also an earthy, warm, spicy note as well. So I give this one an 8 out of 10, which is the one I'm trying to get. Unfortunately, it is online only, and I put in restock alerts, but if it doesn't ever come back, I'm going to contact them and be like, yeah, that's not okay, because I literally just bought this and they shouldn't be promoting it if they're discontinuing it. So I'm hoping it's just sold out because of their fragrance sale right now, and not that it's discontinuing, because yeah, otherwise I'll probably get Fleur. Somebody would, but I wanted the gold mold. So yeah, that's everything. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you later. Bye.